Hello, everyone. Welcome to Balance Consciousness. I am Jess. If you're back, welcome back. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad that you found previous healing supportive. And if you're new, welcome. I want to remind everyone right off the bat as I'm clearing our space that I have changed the title of my channel. It's just Balance Consciousness. Keep your eye out for additional content coming your way. um, I am a lot of things, more than just an intuitive energy healer. I'm a life coach. I'm a fitness pro. I'm a meditation and breathwork practitioner. I am a whole lot of things, and I'm really excited to start bringing some of the other work that I do, specifically in terms of our rooting into self love and into our spirituality, onto this channel. So keep your eye out. I'm going to start having some different kinds of weeklies in addition to these weeklies, and things that'll really help us to, mesh everything together and help us to find more balance in our life and into our wellness. So yeah, those of you who are new, welcome. My weekly intuitive healings involve me pulling 3 tarot cards. I pull from the Shadowscapes tarot deck. And I did have a couple questions. I do want to say I don't read reversals of this deck. Um, anyway, those 3 cards set the tone for the healing, and then I give about a 10-minute or so Reiki healing, and intuitive messages come up in the process. Did I say that this is for October 14th to the 20th? If I didn't, that's what it is. Time is crazy right now, you guys. It's like, it's intense, but it's fun. And then it's a little like, whoa. And then it's like, oh, I'm good. And then I don't know if you guys are riding those waves. Like every day, and honestly, every hour feels like a little bit different internally. And that's because we have some massive shifts going on right now. We're coming out of that eclipse season still. We are still feeling the after effects of that. Okay. We have a full moon coming up on the 17th. This is going to be in Aries. I'm telling you, time. It's strange. It's going to be a powerful one, you guys. I am not doing my normal thing where I'm normally looking at the months ahead and kind of thinking of all the dates and all the aspects and all the, and by the way, I'm not an astrologer. I'm just a nerd. I really, really enjoy it. But I still consider myself a novice. What I love about it is that we can co-create. We can co-create with the cosmos. It's not fortune telling. It's something that really helps us to go, oh, okay. And then here's my birth chart, and here's how I can align the two. I can work with the energy this way, or I can work with it that way. There's a lot of different options there. But I digress. I normally am really projecting ahead and looking at lots of different dates coming up. The energy has been so potent and wild, and we've had lots of geomagnetic storms, and we've had solar flares and all sorts of things, that I am honestly taking things as they come right now. So I don't remember all the dates. I don't remember all the aspects right now. I am really, my guides are telling me, just intuit. I'm intuiting as much as I can. And then when my mental system is ready to bring in more info, it is. And hey, let's face it, I probably know a lot more than I'm letting on mentally. But it seems like it's less than usual in terms of my actual research of it all right now. But this full moon on the 17th is powerful, guys. The whole month of October is powerful. I think I mentioned last week, it's a turbulent, on the world stage kind of month. November is going to be the same way. Remember that Pluto is still tipping back into Capricorn for that final time in our lifetimes. Until about mid-November, when it moves into Aquarius for the rest of our life. I don't think that's an accident with the things that are happening, that are already projected to happen in the dates coming up in the next month or two. And I think you guys know what I mean. I want to continue to bring up these solar flares and these geomagnetic storms. I think that they are incredibly um, overlooked by many. They're never in the mainstream. Um, but just like we can say that the moon affects us because the majority of us is made of water, why would giant releases of solar energy from our star, from our sun, heading to Earth not affect us on a physical, emotional, excuse me, throat chakra there. That was interesting. On a physical, emotional, spiritual level, right? So if you're feeling extra fatigued, or if you're feeling extra buzzed, or if you're experiencing even like flu-like symptoms, or headaches, or lots of ear ringing, this is actually very, very normal. It's very normal in a time like this. It's also very normal for our Earth to react to these things like earthquakes and floods and hurricanes. And with that said, I try to come at this with a very universal, all encompassing. I try not to go into specific, events. I am here for the collective healing. I am here for you. I am here for me. I'm here for all of us to journey into self love more. But I will say there are devastating things happening in this world right now. And I think we all know that. And it can cause more division, or it can cause more unity. And I think that we all have a choice in that. And I'm going to leave that there. Okay. Okay, that was fascinating. Sorry, guys, I haven't pulled the cards yet. I haven't started the healing. I never do this. Those of you who followed me, they just told me cut the deck and look before I even start shuffling. We got the World and we got the Nine of Pentacles. We have big endings, big culminations, and we have the embodiment of self-love and self-sufficiency and empowerment. And I just find that to be fascinating. So there we go there. Okay, guys, let's pull 3 cards. This is for the collective to support their healing. One already. For the 14th through the 20th of October. 2 more, please. I hope you guys are doing well. I know there's a lot going on. I'm sending you all lots and lots of love. I'm feeling very I want to give you guys a hug right now. What's going on? I know a lot's going on. I know I'm not meaning to say that with any sort of shock or surprise or confusion, but I'm feeling extra, thank you, feeling extra nurturing towards you right now. Like we can all just take a nice big heart-centered hug together. I love that. All right, let's see what's going on, guys. Okay, interesting. Let me show you the cards first. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the 7 of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit. They've been telling me to look at the bottom of the deck more and more lately. So interesting. 9 of Pentacles right under that. Okay. Before the messages are coming out, because they're already coming, let's prep for Reiki. Okay, guys? I encourage you to just get into your body. Don't worry about being in a meditative state. Don't worry about being in your upper chakras or being in any particular place that you feel is right. Yeah, you're just here, you're being, all right? So take a breath and just feel your body. Sit, lie down, do whatever's most comfortable. We're going to thank the Reiki for all the healing that's about to take place for the collective. Whew, okay. I just got a hit that some of you are curious about when my next Reiki training is. Keep your eye out. It's coming soon. If you guys are wanting to dive into this work. I mean, first of all, these cards, if this doesn't scream like ending into new beginning, I don't know what does. We have like this walking away energy, we have choices, and we have a Page of Pentacles, a start of something foundational. Messages. A message might be coming in for you guys, or you're receiving messages, and your spiritual team is saying, slow down, take time to listen. Okay, now they're really bringing me into the divine feminine energy here. I like just started to put out some content on this on my Instagram. If you haven't followed me there yet, go ahead and find me there. I'm feeling very passionate lately about talking about healing our sacred masculine energy so that we can embody the feminine. It's For some, it's a bit controversial. For some, it is just a different outlook on it, rather than just simply embody the feminine. Can we heal our masculine so that the feminine can arrive? That kind of mentality. And I'm speaking in my first post. Whoa. I'm speaking in my first post specifically to women, because we women have a lot of wounds. Men have a lot of wounds too, but we have a lot of wounds that we still need to heal in order to become a fully empowered feminine in the collective again as a gender. We all have feminine and masculine energies within ourselves. This feels like a tangent, but they're telling me it's not. So just thanks for bearing with me. They're bringing me into the reminder of remember your divine feminine energy. Some of you have been like working hard, like go, 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 like lots and lots of like do, 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 do. And it's all been beautiful. Um, and you can keep on doing. If you're not met with resistance, that's awesome. But make sure that you're giving yourself that time to sit back and receive and be still and nurture yourself. And I'm actually getting a little emotional in my heart when I'm feeling this, feeling a little resistance in my solar plexus when I'm feeling this. Some of you have forgotten how to play. Some of you have forgotten how to slow down. And that's okay. Our culture definitely doesn't encourage it. So it's almost like a radical fight against the system for us to be still. It's like a rebellion, unfortunately, for us to love ourselves and be still. I'm feeling that so strong, you guys. I'm even getting emotional. It's like solar plexus brewing up to the heart when I say that. These are not the messages that I was thinking of receiving, but this hermit energy on the bottom of the deck specifically is craving stillness. It's craving introspection. It's craving um, time with spirit, time tapping into divinity, time speaking to your guides and your ancestors strongly for some of you, to your angels. Because we have chosen to walk away from something. A lot of us have lately. That, Pisces lunar eclipse full moon into our Libra solar eclipse new moon was a whole lot of letting go and walking away. And a lot of it was very internal. It didn't have to be an external thing, although maybe it would be. So some of you definitely have done this already. Some of you recently did it. Some of you are in the process of doing it. Some of you have yet to do it. There's a choice to be made though, and I'm trying to feel the correlation between this and this choice? Is this, or I'm sorry, and this walking away? Um, is this now a choice of your next direction? Because whatever's going on, I'm feeling a bit of like a decision paralysis with some of you guys. Like for some of you, I feel like we've walked away and now it's like, what's next? And for some of you, we're still fighting with that thing that um, we've been debating about walking away from for our highest good, wondering if that is our highest good. We're starting to ruminate, all sorts of things. Okay, yeah, I feel that in my third eye. That's interesting. Okay, guys. But there's some sort of foundation being laid here from the work that you've been doing. And with it being a pentacle, what that tells me is we're going to be starting to see that foundation in our 3D material reality. And it might be really small. It's a page. It might be baby steps. It might not be some huge thing that you've been waiting for. But patience, my dear, patience. Let's tap in with your chakras. We still have a pretty vibrant and active crown chakra. That's been the case for the past couple of weeks, really. Ooh, what's going on with that heart, man? Sacral is a buzzing. Like I said, some of you have been working. Like there's a lot of creative flow. That's beautiful. And stay in that because that creation is your divine feminine, right? It's just if we're finding that we're taking so much action and doing and we're burning out, then we're not in our feminine. If we have started to chase solutions or if we're forcing action, we're not balanced in our masculine or feminine, right? We're penetrating, if you will. Um, okay, I'm gonna come to this heart first. What's going on with your heart? Because man, I've already had a few emotional waves with you guys. As I'm tapping into your heart, I'm feeling the sacral. Yeah, something is gestating, being created. It could quite literally be a pregnancy, but I'm feeling like a there's something very, very, very close to your heart. Something very it makes the heart feel tender, possibly raw. Like there's a lot of history with this, or it just means so much to you. And it's connected to your creativity somehow, or maybe there's a bit of heart pain and we're choosing to tap into our creative energy as a way of transmuting, or I hear for some to distract. Interesting. I just got like a really strong feeling slash message, and it's not for all of you, but it's a bit blunt. Hold on. Hold, please. Some of you, it's like take the time to be still so you even know what you want. Some of you are actually hiding a bit from your feelings, emotions. You're pouring yourself into your work. And that's okay. It just can't be forever. Okay? I'm feeling really emotional all of a sudden, you guys. What's going on with this heart pain? There's grief. All right. So this is where I felt like I wanted to give everyone a hug. Let's take a moment and just really breathe into that heart. If you need to let out some grief, whatever that means to you, if it comes out in the form of anger or sadness or whatever, journal, cry, um, scream into a pillow, whatever your level of this is, there's something, this blunt message is like you're not being real with yourself in whatever this aspect is, and whatever this aspect is, like you're not being honest with yourself. I don't know what that means. If that message is for you, I think that that's going to hit you in your body. But it doesn't feel great, guys, and it won't be forever. But I believe that that can be for some of you a possible resistance in the energy, like we're trying to force control, or we're trying to distract ourselves, or we're um, pouring ourselves into so much new. For some of you, the answer is always just to seek out something new. That's really interesting. We're getting deep here. Woo-wee. As long as it's supporting, right? Remember that the Reiki is coming into our subconscious. I just realized I didn't do any of my intro on Reiki. I'm just gonna say, guys, look back at last week's and just listen to that intro if you have questions about what the heck I'm doing here. Because I'm too deep into it now. Yeah. Some of you are doing your darndest to practice self-love, and you're doing a good job, but there's some elements to it that are a little bit distorted, like continuing to look at something that hurt you as an enemy, or this is just an example, or being a martyr about something. Um, and that is your catalyst to practice self love rather than practicing deep forgiveness for all, really being in love with all so that you can feel that energy absorb into yourself as well. Um, we're never going to be fully practicing self love if we are then going like meh towards something else. We really can't. We really can't, because it's distorting that frequency of love to begin with. And I'm not saying that no harm has been done to you. I'm not saying that you don't feel hurt by something if that's your story. It's just that you have to focus on walking away from that and letting that go. And this could be just the way you speak to yourself. Go into stillness, go into introspection so you can find that light, that beacon, if you will. And you'll be able to make choices clearly. But a foundation's being laid, whether you know it or not, right now. And I think you have a choice in what that foundation will bring. Do you want it to bring more hurt, more grief? Some of you feel such disappointment in something. I don't know what that is. But that heart is starting to open up a bit, and I'm hoping that this is supporting you guys. If you are feeling that pain that I felt. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's going to be tender for a little bit, but we're willing, we're opening. So well done. You know, allow yourself stillness to get all of this thought process, if you feel it all coming up like this and we're ruminating and we're obsessing about certain things, take a moment, take 1 minute, put 60 seconds on your timer, and just close your eyes and focus on your breath and feel how long that is. And if you're uncomfortable, it means we need to be doing it. We need to be doing it longer. Okay. Ooh. I just want to hug you guys super tight right now. Let's take a final breath in together, okay? We're going to focus on the color green for that heart chakra coming into our body, really soothing us, comforting us, wrapping us up in a warm blanket hug, giving us a lot of love, okay? We'll see what messages come through. Try not to work too hard. Let's relax the body and get the exhale out. Inhale in through the nose. Hold at the top, feel that green, lush green coming into your body. It's filling you up, it's vibrating, it's growing stronger and stronger, and really filling you up with loving power so that you can bring it out into the world. The idea is to embody love in everything that you do. The more that you do that, the more you're going to be able to love yourself and feel grounded and clear. Let's exhale, push out what doesn't serve you. I mean, really, the message that's being portrayed is, you know, Christ consciousness. It is the, Corinthians message of love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy or boast. Read through that. I think for some of you that hits home, or for some of you you've never read that before. If you look up Corinthians, I don't know the number. I'm sure someone can put it in the comments. Famous, famous, famous. Reading that can be really helpful for some of you right now. Okay? And for some of you specifically, read it in relation to your relationship with yourself. All right? That's beautiful, you guys. Let's lock your energy up nice and tight into your solar plexus chakra. We're never putting on armor or guarding. We're saying what's mine is mine, and what does not serve me, kindly stay out. Ah, beautiful, beautiful souls. Oh my goodness. Let me know what's going on in the comments. I could be with you forever on this one. I'm just like sitting here. I'm like, oh yeah, it's longer than usual. Whatever. I hope this supported you guys. Please like the video. Please share with someone who you think it would support, who might be feeling these things. If you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, I hope you'll do so and join this community. Like I said, keep your eye out for new content. Check out the video I posted a few days ago on my channel changes, so that I'm not going through them and making all of our videos longer each time. If you want any more information on my one-on-one work that I do, it's all down below. From one-on-one coaching, self-love, spirituality, wherever you're feeling stuck in your life and wherever you're feeling like you need more power, I'm here for you. Meditation, breath work, pre-recorded or live intuitive energy healings, it's all down below for you. Okay. Keep your eye out for my next Reiki training. It's coming soon. If you're super interested, shoot me an email because I factor people in, so that we can find a good schedule that works for everyone. Man, I am still feeling your energy. I want to like cry, but also laugh, but also give you just the biggest hug. And I also want to like tickle you. it's like it's like that kind of energy. I hope that if you had a good cry release, you can laugh right afterwards. There's nothing that feels better about a really good cry release and then laughter. It's just the most amazing trip. It's just amazing. So, guys, I'll stop talking. I hope you guys are well. Thank you so much to those of you who send in donations and support this channel. I love you to pieces. Please let me know how you're feeling in these energies, these solar flares. Look them up. Look them up. You got to dig a bit, but look them up. They are affecting us in powerful ways. And if we can really stay tapped into divinity, tapped into love, tapped into ourselves, we can't go wrong. Okay. So that's how we can send more love into the world when we're feeling helpless. Okay. way. I love you guys, and I will see you next time.